Hello and welcome to Pocket Gamer Not Busy's YouTube channel. I'm Jon Jordan and this is our first time user experience playlist. So we've fired up Olympus Rising. So Olympus Rising, as you can see at the bottom, is a registered trademark of Flaregames. So Flaregames is a German developer and it's a publisher and a developer actually. So this is Olympus Rising is a game that has been developed in-house. It also does some publishing, so its most recent games before this have been published games. So it published, was got publishing a Zombie Gunship, the reinvention of Zombie Gunship and the reinvention of Field Runners. They're coming out this year, I think, 2016. So it's kind of working with external publishers, external developers for that. But this is a game that's developed within Germany. And as we can see, it's about Olympus. So here we have the kind of a head-to-head between these two different gods. Just giving you a bit of kind of background story stuff. So a game in the build and battle kind of genre, which I guess is kind of the probably still the most popular kind of genre in the West for free-to-play mobile games, thanks to Clash of Clans. Okay, so it looks like we're having a bit of a hero character here. So big finger tapping. Call my spearman. Come on, Spearman, come on. Okay, they turn up now. Okay, so this. Okay, so this. Right, so this tower is destroyed. Attacked by hero. So interestingly. Okay, so we've got a mannequin down on the bottom. Let me just keep calling. Okay. So this is very similar. Oh, brutal Cyclops. Slam, smash, shout. Some gold. There he is, slamming and smashing. So this is very similar to the game that Flaregames made its name with, which was Royal Revolt 2. That was much more cutesy. Actually, the Royal Revolt one, which was kind of the first one, and then quite quickly Royal Revolt 2 turned up, which is where they basically the developer fixed all the bits they got wrong in Royal Revolt. And Royal Revolt 2 is a very good game and has done very well. I guess we can call it. It's not been a kind of global free-to-play success, but has been pretty successful. I guess like a kind of B-movie type thing, and this is a kind of similar gameplay in the sense that you'll have a hero character, and then you can call on kind of masses of troops who will just kind of like minions. They don't really do very much. You can't control them really. They kind of follow you a little bit, but they're kind of like cannon fodder, where you have the kind of control of a single hero character. Whereas that game, as I say, was very cutesy, cartoony. This one is obviously, as much as you can be photorealistic for ancient Greece, it's kind of appeals to a slightly different audience. I guess you would call, dangerous words, a more mid-core audience. And now we're going to go into the building bit. It looks like. So buildings, war academy. Build the war academy. Okay, enter the building. Okay, so this is like, so we had some spearmen now. We're going to upgrade some archers. So I need to upgrade my. Oh, that's interesting. I need to upgrade my academy, so I can't do that yet. That's it. Okay, so I'm upgrading the level of spearmen to level 2. Okay, that's taking some time. I can get it now. Spend some currency. I haven't got any currency. That's interesting. Then normally games would let you do that for free, but they haven't. And we'll just say very quickly, kind of looking at this, kind of graphically, it's a little bit kind of angular, really. It's not the best looking game really. It's almost like a little bit kind of PC looking, which I know is an odd thing to say, but it kind of, yeah, interesting. And the kind of view UI is again playing this on an iPad, but kind of quite small still, and it's kind of clean in the design sense, but there's quite a lot going on. So I think it's on the right hand side we've got one builder and some soft currency, and I don't know what that Minotaur is, and then on the, oh, that's kind of probably like a soft resource type thing, and then on the left hand side we have the gems and the gold and the some sort of energy system maybe, or mana system, whatever that kind of green liquid is. Anyway, we have to go to war. So this is okay. Instruction to sail. Okay, so getting the idea that this is in Greece, so it's got lots of island type stuff. There's Hercules, we can equip a unit. What kind of unit? Oh, I see. Right, so we're going to try out archers. Go to attack, so you can go have your archers attack from distance. Okay, so now we can see we've got archers and spearmen, so we can call some archers using up 2 of my units. Or spearmen are only 1. I think I've got powers rather than casting that. Okay, so we're basically destroying these gates. Cast my power then wipe. So yeah, we're destroying these towers. Let's call some spearmen. Oh, who's she? She's a fearsome looking harpy type thing. So destroy. Oh, lost power to pass. It really is reminiscent of Royal Revolt. It's interesting because this is been quite successful. Royal Revolt's been quite successful, but no one's really kind of copied it. So it's still kind of I guess a mixture of kind of build and battle and tower defense. Ooh, he's a bit mean. Get my archers taking him out. There we go. No, he's still there. Still there. Oh, my archers have been poisoned. No, yes, got it. Okay, so there's this little young lady. She's quite mean. So he's not got many troops left. Oh goodness, there's quite a lot of them. So let's get in there and cast my power. There we go. Got some gold and I entered the enemy base. Oh no, I haven't. Well, I have, but there's still some enemies. Let's take care of them. I'm going to destroy the gate. Can I cast my power yet? Whack. Okay, so let's destroy the gate. So sometimes these missions time out in Royal Revolt 2 at least. But in this one, so Hercules is happy. And I've conquered the island, I've got some resources. So we're obviously going through the tutorial. Here, nothing's very difficult. It's all about doing well and just kind of learning the basics of the game. Although this as a game is kind of quite simple in terms of the attacking type stuff. That's just putting my name there. Okay. So now we're going to go back into the resource stuff. Let's build an Ambrosia temple. It's kind of funny because in the UK Ambrosia is a brand of rice pudding. Probably building a rice pudding temple. I'm building what I'm building now. Ambrosia silo. Store my rice pudding. Oh, so that's what that funny substance was. It was rice pudding, green rice pudding. Okay, so I don't think I want to go into too much more detail here. We've kind of got an idea. The whole point of going through the first time user experience is going through the tutorial. Just getting a very brief look. So graphically, you know, so-so. It's not terrible looking, but as I say, it feels a bit PC-like to me. It doesn't feel terribly mobile. I mean, the German developers tend to be a bit more PC-focused historically. I don't know if this is available for PC or browser as well. But yeah, I don't know how much is to build. The other interesting thing is using kind of the Greek mythology. Kind of games have tried to do this in the past, and it well, I guess in the Western world we do. You know, it is the underpinning of a lot of kind of literature and historical literature and mythology and stuff. I don't quite know how globally well it appeals terribly well, and even in the West, if it really resonates anymore. Certainly will be interesting to see entering what is also a pretty competitive and saturated market, whether this kind of theme of game kind of just find that kind of resonance, because I kind of think there are so many games that are doing this kind of build and battle, although this is slightly different in terms of the way you attack. You're not attacking another base per se, it's more kind of tower defense type defense. Yeah, whether it will just appeal in that way. So interesting. Nevertheless, I'll have to play it some more and we find out if there's any kind of interesting twists going on there. Other than that, thanks for watching. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So we do a lot of this analysis of free-to-play games. We do this kind of first-time user experience playlist, and also a bit more in-depth monetizer type stuff for games that we played a bit more. So if you subscribe, you won't miss a thing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you.